Okay, folks, I'm at the, I've got a street light video that I turn out when I look at it. It turns out when I look at the sensor at the top. That's at my house. Now I've got one up here at town. I'm fixing to try to catch it if I can catch it back on, because I just looked at it and it went off. So I drove down the road and I'm fixing to pull up here and hopefully it's on. So y'all can watch. As soon as I look at it, it goes out. It don't matter how far I am from these lights either. It's not on, but you can barely see it trying to come on. It's got to try to go through its side. Not that one. It's not the red ones. Yeah, it may not come on since I looked at it. I got to catch it on sometime. I'm gonna quit looking just for a second and see if it'll come on. There you can see it's trying to come on. It's kind of green. That's a street light. There it came on. Now this is uptown. I'm fixing the video around too. I'm fixing to look up there at it. It may take it 30 seconds to go off, but I'm fixing to look at it. Try to keep it my camera too. See, it went out. That's what happens to these street lights. When I look at the sensors, it tricks it into thinking it's daylight, because God says if your body's full of dark, you'll be dark. If it's full of light, it'll be, your eyes will project light. We're at the end time, people, friends. Jesus is coming soon. Judgment is coming on this nation, and well, on the world. God's judgment's fixing to come. It's time for us to repent of sacrificing 60-something million babies in this country and everything else, you know, all the other evil that they do. But I'm going to see if I can sit here till it comes on again, just so I can show you twice. I'm going to not look at that street light just for a little bit. But while I'm doing this, I want to, if somebody listens to this and you're in the community watch or neighborhood watch programs, those are Hitler's programs. That's what they did to the Jews before they started slaughtering them. That's what they're doing to the real Christians. If you're claim to be a Christian, you got to get out of them programs, because that is the Antichrist program. They get you following the people around that's not guilty, that Jesus said the world hates me and the world's going to hate you too. That's the world you're working for. You're working for a Hitler program. They're making criminals out of y'all, people. They're making stalkers out of you. They're nothing but a legal mob that's in these programs. Think about it, folks. Why would they have you following people around that we used to be innocent until proven guilty? Now they chase you around, have people following you around. They pay people, all under this program of neighborhood watch or community watch. The fire departments, the ambulances, and the local police, they're in on these programs, and they are making criminals out of you people that's following people around. Y'all are following around the 144,000. That's the one that's going to be here to help y'all when the Antichrist comes and you miss the first harvest. That light, it just won't hardly come on. There, it's fixing to come on, hopefully. Let me see if I can get it in without looking at it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's on. It's kind of green. That's a street light. See, that's a street light, and I'm fixing to look up there at it, try to keep it in my camera. And it's fixing to go out when I look at it. It may take it 20 seconds or so, but there, see, it went out again. That's the one uptown. See those? I'm fixing to pan around these street lights so you'll know this ain't the same light. And for all you people that believe you're Christians, that think you're Christians, go see if you can turn out street lights by looking at them, because it's making the sensor thinking it's daylight when I look at them. You know, I'm not patting myself on the back. I've been faithful. When I was 6 years old, I was on my knees praying at the end of the bed every night, because I feared God. There was just a thing about that I had to pray every night. But that light's trying to come back on. I don't know if it will while I'm sitting here. Let me see if I can just get it in the camera, because I want to do a third time. But we're at the end of time, people, you're working for the red dragon that's came into our realm. Those red skies that you see are that red dragon system. Well, that light's not going to come back on. I've got a busting headache, so I'm going home. But anyway, I just want to show you these, that I'm at town right now. There's a house. This ain't nowhere near my house. I'm going to find something significant to show y'all by. That there's a street light. I'm gonna pan across. There's one street light. There's two street lights. Let me scroll in on those. Those are the red street lights. There's a third one. I don't have three at my house. That's a street light. There's a street light. There's the other street light. There's 1, 2, 3 right there in a row. And that white street light is in between these two street lights here. I want you to watch when it comes on. I've got all three of those street lights in there, but I want to let that white one come back on maybe, and you can see it's between that real bright one. I think you can kind of see it trying to come on. Oh no, is that between those two? There it came on again. There's that street light right there, folks. The white one, the white street light. Now I'm fixing to look at it. I'm gonna get up close to it so you can see it's a street light. That's anomaly, camera anomaly that you're seeing there. All right, I'm gonna look at it again. Watch it go out. When I can do the street light up. I can do several street lights like that. You know, I ain't saying I'm anybody, but I'm just saying